Hello everyone, thank you for coming back. Sorry that I was late for regarding this. I'm Dread Panther and I'm back with another video or stream or whatever. Thank you for your support till now. I know the quest is right here. However, I have to do this quest and I have to get all the classes before we do. So as an adventurer, once my favorite kind of people, actually you guys are kind of people. So before we start, do not forget to like, subscribe, push the bell notification, follow, enjoy the content. And as being said, guys, if you guys want to have more, just let me know, let me have it and let me be there. And ask me what you want, let me have a gift for you. I found your unquenchable thirst for exploration, neatly completing the burning hunger of the saga series that marks our detected members. Welcome to the Alchemist Guild. To that I hesitate to define the alchemist in a short narrow term. The main field of our expertise is the concoction of the various of the position of elixir. There are selves to treat all manner of and not mention miraculous liberation that enhance and then beyond her natural physic limit. As an adventurer, I'm sure you can appreciate the extremely particular application of our word. What do you say, madam? Care to take up the mortal and join our ranks? Yes, I join your ranks. Hey, mister, how are you? Come here. Oh, you want to play with the blocks? Okay, play. Wonderful. Now then, you allow me to give you a brief history of the guild before we record the official paperwork. Yeah, remove that. Yeah, those are official paperwork. Yes. Okay, true alchemists are presently known as the quintessential brewer of the potion. The professional itself arose from the desire to achieve an as yet unrealized ambition. My son repeating me. The original dividing purpose behind our arts was, that perhaps it still is, the discovery of the process that you can transfer base metals into gold or silver, and the mistaken medium through necessary the effects of transformation of the philosopher's stone, which itself believed to have the pernice properties and be capable of the best warming eternal life. Though success yet yielded us years and those experiment towards this golden goal and eliminating unintentional consequences and unrating a wealth of knowledge in the field of the alchemist medicine. Regardless, the alchemist's potential and rich lives of the masses was the first met with a wave of distrust, as if our ability to create helpful compound was asked to the bling in the back alley of witchcraft. The professional even gained capacity in the old art to the integration in traditional medicine by the Fort institution known for the producing the respected physicians. In our city, shifted perception become known as the building alchemists, wishing to study without fear and the perception of the journeyed older from every corner of the realm. It was not long before the gathering of the XIV mind banded together a form of the Alchemist Guild. Those was organization that focused on the performing and sharing the fruits of our research. Is also pronounced the importance that we uphold the reputation alchemy itself as a legitimate discipline. If you would relieve in the secret of our art, then you must be prepared to shoulder under responsibility I have described. Then take a moment and dwell on those words before you truly enter to the world of alchemists. Have you arrived to a decision? Are you sure? Are you ready to exalt our art of the alchemist? You commit the responsibilities that your unrolled email. I know that. In case that allow me to the direction to the guildmaster, gaining his approval is the last test you must pass before you become fully member of the guild. You will find the Guildmaster Severian tending to his experiment at his personal workbench. I must warn you, he is rather an intense individual. Pray choose your word with the care. So, the same person I need to speak with for my quest is the same person that is the Guildmaster. Severian. Oh la la. What is this time? Or you must be the merchant lackey come to bring me my wing? Let's have them then. Oh, not lackey. An experienced alchemist, did you say? Speak up and pray that I heard you worry. Did that building full distress send you to me? I specifically request that I be disturbed for nothing less than the coming of the second calamity. As I appear currently mentor to you. My research demand my absolute and undivided attention now. Began before I forced to. But wait, perhaps I can. Yes, you may be very assistant I require. Okay, I have had a change of heart. Congratulations, I approve your application to the guild. Is that the pleasure of welcome the fellow seeker knowledge into the fold? We can dispense an intimate initiate ceremony. Yes. Here is your first alchemist. Try not to drop, for the much work be done. Yes, much work. Well, so now move up. So alchemist is before culinarian. So that's good. We come on the behalf of the jeweler and are furnished with him fresh become my special creation last week. I realize the man's service are in demand, but it would be physically impossible for him to exhaust the entire supply so soon. Stolen, you say? Fetcher turns out very in, if not entirely unexpected. You see, the man is something of a genius, and the genius is often misunderstood by the modest mind. Trust me, I spoke from extensive personal experience. Yes, great men must be together in trying times. Let's be remote divorce of our talent. I commend you deliver this parcel to John Lane with all speed. If you guys asking who Jaladan is, this guy is literally the barber that we are doing that quest for. Anyway, so now I got everything over here. I already spoke with this guy and everything. So now the next destination would be what do you mean? What you doing? So I don't understand. But Limsa, I did everything. Well. Oh yeah, I didn't do the sides stuff. Hey, no. No. Oui? That's what I'm telling you, it does not come out. Why you want to get it out? You want to play with it? You want to play with it? Go ask mommy. Mommy. Yes, but go ask mommy. Yalla. Hey.
Timothy.
Can you call mommy here, please?
Timothy.
So I already got everything here, but right now, so the first thing first, like I said, we're gonna grab all the classes. So here I have the list of the classes that I need to grab. Where is the alchemist? It's here. So now let's go to the archer. Let's go to the archer. Okay, so now let's go. This is oh, hello. Sorry. I don't know what happened that my voice got cut, but right now we are on the archer. Let's grab the archer. Greeting, adventurer, and welcome to the Adventure Guild. Sorry guys, I'm gonna ask Sasanzo to join me later on the next videos or something to do the woman voice, because right now it's weird a man talking instead of a woman that looks like him, mostly like a transgender. So my apology for that, but for now accept them as a transgender until my wife join me, until Sasanzo join me. Anyway, greeting adventurer and welcome to the Archer Guild. Is that an archer with a remo of a gathering master to the bow? We engage the enemy from the distance, ever seeking to alter my beautiful wife ass. Thank you. To alter of the course of the battle with a single well-placed arrow. If you have a mind to become an archer, you have to come to the right place. Did you wish to join our rank? Marvelous. Then allow me to enlighten you on the history or both of art of the guild. The bow as an ancient tool and as expenses before our nation come into being. He planted war and hunting bows, it protect us from our enemies and even it kept us fed and clothed. Archery as practice in Gridania was born of two distinct styles of bowmanship. The first was the divided of the long trails of the Elezen who once ruled the lowlands, while the second belonged to the short bow hunters of the formerly named Mokitos. As you well doubt, the doubtless aware with the race ultimately came to call the 12 wood. Wow, that's beautiful.
This is the first Mommy, come see.
Though the two people become as a rival, they gradually learn to live together in a harmony. Then during this time they learn one another. Then the two school archery immediately with the birth of the art.
Come here.
So, but this wouldn't have been possible with no further traveling. The guild die. Here you have Esperanza fighting with MRG. A guild was established to promote a hunting corporation within a hunting formula at large. As happy consequences of the union, the guild member can engage in a friendly contest of skills. Inspired by such a competition, our half of the number became to focus on perfection. More particularly to experience skills into May term and art. Those archers would go on farm and guild of their own. Aye, the archer guild were the bad and the woman. Alright, we'll gather a time mystery over the bow. More than a few members of the god quivery lost their first arrow within this very hall. As the friend brief history and the archery in Gardenia, doubtless were more eager than ever to take up the bow. It would be my pleasure to recommend you to our guildmaster. You must receive her permission if you are to join us. If would you excuse me a moment, I shall see the relevant list are amended. Pray speak to me again in a short while. Okay, I'm back. So you are resolved to join the Archer Guild. Which is your affirmative desire to join the Archer Guild. Is that correct? Archer or Archer? I'm not sure about the accent. The look you are on, Big P, to determine. It would be my pleasure to refer you to the Master Lucian. Lest the worry on Lady Lucian is an effort, kind-hearted woman. Even those not by the guild have been known to seek her counsel on various matters. Even her they've been giving fair hearing. Lucian awaits you on the training area yonder. Present yourself! Before her, immediately upon her, you desire to join the guild. So you already know. Greeting, adventurers. I am told you wish to join our rank. I'm Lucian, the master of the Archer Guild, and I bid you welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of our art, and offer you the first trade of that which will teach the member of our guild. The bow greatness adventurer range is unlike those armed on the other discipline of war. It allows one to strike and the enemy from afar. Her bow is good. Though the boy may not boast the destructive force of a sword or a spear, merit strategic application more than compensate for its shortcoming. In an experienced archer, you can immobilize an enemy by striking or leg, or saps its strike with a poisoned arrow. Rise to become the virtuoso of archery, and a veritably delightful guild will be yours, raining down upon your foes. But fighting from distance to the better access of the battlefield to the thereby determine the most adventurous course of action. This is a paramount important our role in battle to exploit the enemy weakness with the required replacement and the timing, but the single arrow may serve to turn the tide. To this end, the guild seeks to install the discriminating eye within its member, and they might learn to scribe vulnerability swiftly and surely. Now on any half a week can bend the thing, but there is no simple undertaking to become a skilled archer. You must be prepared for a long and arduous journey. Are you resolved to complete that journey?
Okay.
This is well. From this moment forth, you may consider yourself one of our number. Now, lend me your hunting log. If you would, I shall add the name of such a creatures as you would provide fitting challenge to an archer. And a help on your way, and I bestow upon you shortly. Arm yourself with a new weapon, and now speak to me again. I would have the undertaken trial to the god of your fitness. Join the guild. She doesn't even hear me. So now, technically, they get naked. So archer is before the tomater. Move it up.
Hey! Mommy, put animals. Nice. Wow. See? I did it late.
Tomater.
You did it, I did it.
Do I have enough eggs? Okay, thank you, buddy. Now I have the archer. Let me cross the archer. Where did she put it? Archer, perfect.
I like more daddy and mommy.
Now let's go grab the leather worker.
What?
Come on.
I'm gonna have to sleep. Hello? Hey?
Sure.
You heard me?
Yeah, I did hear you. So now let's go to the leather worker. Ah, this is a man finally. Greeting and welcome to the Leather Worker Guild. Here we produce the finest leather good, taking care of the honor to leaves which were sacrificed for their creation. If our leather armor is worn by archer and lancers of the great nature, forward all who prefer of their protection does not come to the cost of mobility. If you wish to place an order, I beg you visit your confectionery. Is on the other hand, you have a mind to join our guild, I should be happy to assist you. Might you be interested in becoming leather worker? Nothing would make me happier than to welcome you initiate into our ranks. However, the initial soul is that you first understand the burden that every leader must bear. As you cannot have filled the notice of those who is blessed with an abundance of life, as we Gardenians have long hunted for the forest creature, both nourishing and clothing. But the Gardenians, unlike other place, the element watch over that was wood. We never looked kindly on the taking of life of those who floor their governments, do so at their own peril. The element decreed the life not be taken with the due of necessity, and so the tribes and the league was formed for the regularity to hunting of animal. The Leather Workers Guild was thus founded to manage the fair and the accurate distribution of a pelt. Now that the adventurer as a major supplier of pet leather goods become a whisper, but in the times past they were rare and precious. The Leather Workers Guild has not forgotten those times. We treated leather with no less respect than living creature, whether it comes to the craft or good or the highest quality. In so doing, we honor life lost and minimize the need of the further killing of forgotten benefit of ours product, surpassing durability. Our guild is also scored producer on the famous Fenian brand leather good, the Pride Gardenian. Those products represent the ultimate expansion of our core tenet, the technique which shaped them. Know that being a guild member does not automatically make you a Fenian artisan. You must earn the right to become from one. You must of the leatherworker here, having a fruit of their labor bear, the Fenian brand is yet a distance of dream. This is a life which awaits you, should you choose to walk our paths. Success will not be handed to you. I guarantee that you will have the opportunity to seize it. If you wish to make a name yourself at the craft group which are in red of all, you have to become to the right place. Speak to me once more, and I wish you to learn more about the armament process. Nice. Have you decided to join the leather worker? Yeah. Very well. I invite you to speak with the Guildmaster Jiva. She is the brilliant artisan, personally responsible for the creation of the countless Fenian product. You have doubtless heard her name before. The Guildmaster Panda is a uniform elegant, and then they have a novice craftsman. Can count their material with a minimal waste. It is for her to decide. Are you fit to join us? She can find the work area within. Present yourself to her. Do not waver in your determination. So you wish to become a leather worker? I've spoken of the Randall that you've been told. It means to work with the leather, which you carry on the responsibility and you must bear. Not just the elemental manage you, but also the guild. Our craftsmanship is unrivaled, and each member is expected to live up to their reputation. Once you join, there is no turning back if you dishonor us. I shall flay you myself and make Chocobo saddle from your hide. Will you serve to output the additional leather work you can be? Whatever, you may learn our craft within these walls. Thought you've seen all equipped to do even that. I will give you the head knife, help you on your way, and the rest is up to you. Do not presume that your association with us means your work will bear the Fenian name. Until you prove myself worthy, you will be not permitted as such as a touched a Fenian product, much less craft one. And then, if you continue your initiation, you will need to put the knife in your hand first. Talk to me when you're ready. Okay. Sorry of being naked again. Now, leather worker goes where? On the top of the weaver. Move it set up. Boom. Thank you everyone. Oh, sorry, wrong door. The first thing I need to go to the Mojito PS because apparently I have a letter. We talk here to the mailing delivery guy. Nice. So now, what I will try to do here, yeah, let's go to the botanist first. So now I took the leather water. So the only two I'm missing. Botanist and carpenter. When you play 2-3 games, that's what you forget. Because sometimes the jump are on X triangle, you get mixed up. Hello there and welcome to the Botanist Guild. What brings you here today? Is interesting you become a botanist, are you? They've come to the right place. In our guild, you can study under some finest botanists in our realms, and the ancient position it is not. So what you say? Would you like to add your name to our roll? Yes. Excellent. Now you're doubtless eager to learn into the nearest strawberry, but the first brief explanation of the origin of the Botanist Guild. Ah, my mouse. Our guild boasts long history in the route to the trace to become the 500 years. To when our nation was still in his infancy. It was around that to the time to the peculiar organization to our own was established to facilitate communication with the elements. But I suspect you're already confused. Not being the forest born, let me put it in a way that you would understand. The thought doesn't belong to the man, it belongs Almighty became known as the elemental. It is by the leaves and we guardian dwell here in the forest, and it's their leaves that would receive its bounty. Ever since mankind settled in the 12th wood, it has been necessary for us to obtain the elemental permission prior taking out for the domain. Historically, this was rather involved process that only a precious few could actually come with them, especially those conjurer blessed with the ability to hear the element and apply known as a hearer. In order to reply the elemental, you will to the botanist more timely manner, and a few organization from the hearer, its mouth and ears. The organization would eventually evolve to become a botanist guild. To this day, the guild employs a server hearer who offer guidance to our member. Yet this is no longer our organization's sole concern. We also seek the promotion correct harvesting practice. That is practice which honor the will of the elemental. And that, my friend, the story how our guilds cannot be. I trust you. You have newfound appreciation for those work we do. Now we all the talk elemental and community may help you are wondering whether you are fit to join us. Well, you may cast such a doubt aside. You don't need to have been raised in the good lifestyle and goal to be a botanist, nor do you need to know secret of the forest salute. You just need a healthy respect for nature and the will to learn. Now, if you honestly believe you possess those things, it could be my pleasure to recommend you to our guildmaster. But please wait a moment while I see the formality. Speak to me again when you're ready. Begin to unroll the process. Ready to unlock the botanist guild, I take it? Music to my ear. Will be my pleasure. Refer to Guildmaster Fufucha. Our Guildmaster knowledge of nature is the second to none. On one need only witness the unnamed knock as exporting the finest timber to the sea. That herb is a truly goods given talent. It is for a reason that she holds the title of first botanist, but you need to be overweight. For she is the kindest of the soul. You will find the guildmaster just outside this building. Seek her out. Impress her upon your desire to become a botanist. Hey, I'm Fufucha, the master guild. Passes to make your acquaintance. I think I has given you an overview of the botany already. Well, then I suppose I had to continue where he left off. All the Gardania we might be claimed to share the close relationship with nature, but none of so intimidate that the botanists is our calling to the naturals, the natural environment and mutual benefit of a man of a wood. But even natural holds us in the loving embrace, providing for our every need. She's at the heart of the essential creature, and thou will take like just as ready as she gives it. Being a botanist means coming face to face with the uncomfortable truth on regardless basis. Knowing this, do you still wish? Yeah, I do wish. So take a look to the eye, but on the passion in your heart, Lord the will, I bid you welcome to the Botanist Guild. To help you your way, I present you with this hatchet. Take it up and propose yourself to me again. I would assign you your first task as a botanist of the guild. It's right above Fisher. Okay. Lancer is there. So guys, before I take a short break for Twitch, people on YouTube, please do not forget the support, the like, the bell notification button, all the stuff that we do together. Do not forget those, and then like I said, support me and everything, and then for sure no, I'm checking something. And then for sure I will see you on the next one when I see you. That's for sure, I will see you. There is no question asked until I'm going to prepare the other side. So as being said guys, I will see you on the next one.